the 5
say
count?
how life has been unfair to you, and from what I've seen, that might be true. But I don't believe you cannot do anything.
Come on.
Breathe.
43,
Breathe, Simon, you can do it.
45, 46.
That's our baby, Think and Grow Rich. I like
She's
that.
quiet.
Where is Victor?
Sorry, who's Victor?
Cameron, look at.
Videographer.
Cameron, okay.
Do you have a contact number for it?
He doesn't have a cell phone. I only called his office. They said he's on his way. Awesome. Okay, everybody stand up. We're going to do a big belly laugh, and that's it. Ready?
I think it's more important to talk about, we got to structure the plan.
Yeah.
Like, for example, coming up with things like when is going to be the start date, finalizing who's going to be responsible for what and what's going to look like.
What I thought we all aligned around was that we were going to create some great initial content and then broadcast it to lists, including Donish's and on YouTube.
Right.
And then use that to build a list. And then that list would be what we would market to through, you know, the mechanisms Donish is setting up to sell, you know, the ebook plus all the other products we're having. So our objective was to get 1 million people to sign up to this list right away, and then market to those 1 million. That's what I thought we were doing, not a pay-per-view.
I think I just said the same thing.
Just to stay for the camera, we had a budget of, what did we have a budget of? 4 grand? 3,600?
The whole project.
32
For the whole project.
Yes.
for the whole project.
We got even a bigger challenge than that,
Yeah.
if I may address it, and that is, if we want to keep integrity on everything starts on day one, then even things like, where do you draw the line? Because then you don't call the guy, the publisher or the agent to make a logo until day one. Until Tuesday. But then we got a problem because when I launch a website, I need the logo to have on the website, right? A lot of things we need at launch. People don't buy in like 1 hour. So when we start marketing on day 9, people are not going to make 1,000 sales. My whole idea that we're marketing from day 1, and if we're marketing from day 1, then we do need the ebook, because now we don't need the ebook finished, but we need the ebook in the sense that we got to know what we're marketing. We got to know what we're selling so we can tell people the value of it. But if there's no architecture or structure to what the ebook's going to look like, then how do we promote it from day 1?
Because, just to simplify it, because of our time, I think the white screen's great because then it's everybody's in the same room, and then you show you can say what they do underneath in their title. Right. That's cool. But to go and catch a bit of the world, it's just a nice.
I don't want to change too many things right now.
No, but this.
A lot of factors for Victor. I get you're a creative guy and you do creative stuff, but that is not the main focus of what we're doing, right?
But
it isn't.
You're trying to make money,
really
right?
Clear the creativity of this. What we want to do here is we want a really solid video to start off with, and then snippets in between.
Right. So
Beyond
that's part of your solid video.
Who's meeting on Friday then?
I'm opposed.
Okay, who's for it?
Completely opposed.
Opposed to
I
what?
think,
I think we should have.
This really talks
No,
about who we are.
talk
This
to.
really talks about who we are. I think this adds, like, there's a certain, people aren't going to care so much about we're just making money. People are going to care who we are and the kinds of people that we are. This brings the human interest element to it.
Yeah.
Explaining like a bit about our background and having it wove into the whole process. I think this is critical, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's critical to the duplication of it, because people aren't going to, I mean, Dr. Mike is over there, he's a chiropractor. You think someone's going to think, well, Dr. Mike, he can do it because he's a doctor. I don't have those credentials. We're only normal.
But guys, we didn't want to do any of that. We're not here to, the story isn't about who we are as individuals.
I disagree.
The story is about,
I think it's
the
all
story
part of it. I
is
think
about-
that is the story.
The story is about people, regular people, without getting into tons of detail of who we are, doing something extraordinary. It's the extraordinary thing and the process of doing that that's incredible. Not
No. I think, like, think of the Olympics.
No,
Think of the
you're
Olympics.
outvoted, Nikki.
It's not just like watching people perform. It's the backstory.
Think about Trump's show, like the
Apprentice?
The Apprentice. Yeah. they go and give a little detail on every person, right, on the team.
It's not the whole story, but it's part of the flavoring.
Well, we're not The Apprentice.
Yeah, but
And it's
We're
not,
not The
and you
Apprentice.
said,
We're not a TV
and
show.
you
But
said.
we need to identify ourselves so they can identify with us.
That's right. We want
There'll
them to
be
identify.
retirees there. There'll be all sorts of people.
If I may, you said it's about us doing extraordinary
I have a
things.
theme song to the
I
intro. I
disagree.
already
We're
thought
going to
about
be
this
doing
intro.
ordinary, simple things as a group,
Yes.
and 2 times 2 does not equal 4. 2 times 2 times 2 equals infinity. So it's about ordinary people, and without getting present to who we are as ordinary people, without talking about the fact that it's challenged with having kids, and why does Nicola look that way, and why is there only one woman in the group, and who is this guy, and why is he here?
And why does this guy bring his baby to the shoot?
Yeah, and what's this Pakistani albino guy?
How come that guy came out of retirement?
Yeah. So let's take a vote.
Awesome.
Okay, good. Hands in. My time is now, and I am ready.
My time is
And then up. My time is now, and I am ready.